What's up, everyone? This right here, this is the new Xbox Meatone speaker. This right here, this bad boy, sells only for $100 on Amazon. Now, listen guys, you might think it's like not so good, but I'll change your mind. Come here. We're now gonna turn the speaker on. You turn it on by pressing and holding the power button right here. As you can see, we have a power button, volumes, and then a mode button. So we're gonna press and hold the power button until you hear this noise. That means it's on. Now, we're gonna set it on the ground. We're gonna connect to it with our phone. As you can see, that is the sound it makes when it connects. It is on your phone as Xbox on Bluetooth. Now, when you turn the speaker on, it automatically defaults to 50% volume. So to turn it up, you would simply just press the volume buttons, and then you'll hear this sound. That sound means that it's at max volume. Now, we're gonna start off by playing a simple song.
Go down, yeah. Let me see you go to town, yeah. Go down, yeah. Let me see you go to town. Go down.
Alright guys, this speaker right here, this is one of the loudest speakers I've ever heard. And to test this volume, we're out here on a soccer ball field. This is at least 100 yards. We're gonna see how far you can go until you don't hear the sound anymore. We're gonna start with playing the song by Miley Cyrus. This speaker has a very special button on it that really doesn't come with a lot of speakers. You may have been wondering what this little M stands for. That little M, folks, stands for mode. This speaker has 3 sound modes. The first mode is for indoor partying, the second mode is for outdoor partying, and the third mode, 3D sound, which I have to say, compared to any other speaker such as JBL or DJI, I've never seen a speaker that has 3D sound until this one, the all-new Xbox Meatone. Now let's go test out these modes. To change modes, you simply press the M button twice and it will stop the song for about a second and it'll change modes.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
We are on indoor partying mode.
Lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire.
Outdoor.
Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh,
now we will go to 3D sound. Not only does this speaker have amazing sound quality, but it also has something very unique and you know, affordable speakers. Subwoofers. This speaker has two subwoofers, one right here and one right here. You may have seen these things in maybe $500 speakers, but I doubt you've ever seen one in a $100 speaker. Now the subwoofers really extend the bass and bring out the bass to real life. And I think that the subwoofers, to me, are one of my favorite parts of the speakers. The bass from the subwoofers also can make the floor shake, which shows how powerful the subwoofers are. Here, we're going to play a quick demonstration of the subwoofers.
You can call me what you wanna, I ain't giving you $1 this time, I ain't gonna run away. You might not think that.
As you can see, the subwoofers are shaking right here, which shows that the bass is really real. At times, if you sit on this bench, you can actually feel the bench shaking due to the immense capacity of the subwoofers. Here we can see how powerful the subwoofers are. It is an amazing feel. Not only is this speaker a great speaker, but it also gives you the ability to call people from it, accept calls, reject calls. You know, if your ex-girlfriend's calling you, you can easily reject them or reject their call. But this speaker does it all. In a few seconds, someone I know will call me. I cannot say they are my friend because we've got some tension going on between us. But someone I know will call me, and I will show you how to accept the call, reject the call, and everything about the call. When you get a call, you press the power button to accept it, and when you're on the call, if you want to hang up, you press the power button once to decline it, to end the call. If you want to reject them, you double press the power button as they are calling you. Now shortly, you will get a call from this one annoying, nice person. Do you hear that? That's a call. To accept the call, you simply press this button once.
Second lead call.
Yo, hello?
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 Yes?
Yeah, why are you calling me?
Josh, I don't have time for this.
As I said, if you want to reject them, easier said than done. Thank you. Now, you know, some of you may rely on Bluetooth, but if we wanted to go back to the 90s, you know, maybe the 80s, 20s, 100s, negative BC, you know, we use something called audio jacks. This speaker actually provides audio to audio jack cord that comes in the box, which I have to say, I don't think I've seen any other speaker provide that, such as JBL or any other brand. So to put this audio jack in, so I'm going to turn the speaker around. We see the audio jack button, the charger button, and the USB slot. So we're going to remove this little cover right here. So it goes simply like that. And we have the three little spots. We're going to put this into the audio hole, put it in, and you hear that sound, that means that it's in. Just going to show you the sound again, actually. We're going to unplug it and put it back in. Now, we need our little adapter since we have an iPhone, and we're going to connect it to our phone. Now, this thing is, the audio jack, it does not have any different sound quality than Bluetooth. If anything, I would say it made it better because it's a faster connection. But the reality is, this speaker has amazing sound quality, and the audio jack to audio jack does not change that whatsoever. Now we are going to go play a song just to show you that it really works well.
Trap, money, penny. Got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. But the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they run it.
You may think that I'm done, you know, talking about how great the speaker is, but the truth is, not even close. This speaker actually has something that I've never seen in any other speaker like this one. You know, I think compared to the JBL, Amazon speakers, Best Buy, I've never seen a speaker that has a portable battery inside of it. This speaker has a portable battery inside of it that will also charge your phone when you're playing music, keep your phone alive, you know, does anything you need it to do. Simply get it, turn the speaker around, it's the little flap here. That USB right there, that's where you plug your cord in to go charge your phone. We're gonna reveal the flap, and we have the USB right there, the USB slot. We're gonna take our USB, plug it in. Now we're gonna plug the cord into our phone, just to show you that it really works. You're gonna see my phone right here. 76%, just like that, boys. And to even show you also that you can play music while you're charging your phone, allow me to demonstrate by playing a quick song. All right, folks, now it's time for the final test of the speaker. Is it waterproof? Just gonna make sure it works before we put it in. Play music from it. As you can see, it works. Now, we are gonna go put this inside the pool to make sure that it's really waterproof. We will be doing this while we are playing music too. As you can see, it is fully submerged right now. It is fully in the water, as you can see. Now we're gonna pull it out. I would say that is a success. We wanted to drop it in the pool, and it floats. I would say that this speaker is waterproof. Thank you. All right, folks, so it's been about a minute since I took it out of the water, and this speaker actually has a little system to get the water out. I don't know if you can tell, but it's making little sounds and little movements to get the water out of the speakers, which really is helpful, you know, to make sure that your speaker is good. All right, everyone, it's really time for me to give my final thoughts on the speaker and what I really thought about it. So, but before I do that, there's just one thing I have to say. The speaker is actually not waterproof. The speaker is water resistant, meaning, you know, it can survive like a rain shower, some small bits of water or something, but it is not waterproof. That means you should not put it in the pool. You should not do anything like I did. Now the speaker is actually broken because I put it in the pool or anything like that. You can actually hear there's water stuck inside the speaker. So really, just for all of you guys that buy the speaker, it is not waterproof. Do not put it in the pool. Do not make the same mistake that I did. You know, the speaker did still work after about 10 minutes. It was still working, but tried to turn it on and it just doesn't turn on anymore. So just a little lesson, you guys. This speaker is not waterproof. Now, time to review my final thoughts. So overall, this really is the best speaker that I've ever tested. This speaker itself, it has amazing sound. The sound quality, the sound intensity, the amount of volume it provides, it is absolutely crazy. When you think of other speakers such as JBL or other brands, you know, you kind of think like, oh, these are the top-notch quality brands, but you don't think to yourself that there could be other brands that are as good, if not better. And the Meatone speaker, the Meatone Xbox, I think is a great competitor. It provides incredible sound quality, and it's really just something you have to hear for yourself. And I'm very happy if you guys bought the speaker, and if you guys do buy the speaker because of this review, I'm sure you will thank me. The next thing I want to say is all the little bits of features that it comes with is really amazing. I mean, most speakers do have the ability to call from it and Bluetooth and everything, but I think one thing that really stands out is the portable battery function of the speaker, you know? This speaker actually charges your phone at the same time that you're listening to music. I cannot name any other speaker that has that, and using other speakers, I really wish that my speaker could, you know, go charge my phone while I'm playing music because it's about to die. And this speaker can finally do that. I also want to say that another unique feature about the speaker is the modes. You know, I don't think you really find a lot of speakers that have different modes, but this speaker, man, this speaker has, it may not have a lot of modes, but the modes really stand out. The 3D sound, you know, really, you can hear the difference, you can feel the difference. It's truly an incredible feature. So overall, I just want to say that this really is an incredible speaker, and I would like to thank the company for sending this to me to review. And I would just like to say something else. Just because this company sent me the speaker does not mean I'm going to go write a good review on them just because they're sending me a free speaker, you know. I truly think that this is one of the greatest speakers that I've ever tested, and probably the best speaker. So, and I'd just like to say, you know, thank you for the company to sending this to me. But, you know, this speaker is the real deal. I really recommend you guys purchase this, and, you know, good luck if you do. Thank you.